I want to give an official shout out to News and Shenanigans for being the Yay 2K portrait giveaway winner. Make This Go Viral reached 2K several weeks ago, and we had our drawing this Sunday. News and Shenanigans, you guys must go check her out. She has an awesome channel. You will not be disappointed. I will have the link in the description box. Thank you guys.
They don't know I do it for the culture, goddamn. They say I should watch the shit I post, oh goddamn. Say I'm turning big girls into hoes, oh goddamn. They say I get groupies at my shows, oh goddamn.
I am Miss V, crime reporter, website promoter. If you are interested in showcasing your website, hit me up in my DM on IG and we can discuss all the details of showcasing your business, doing a commercial, and running it on my show for a couple of months, as well as promoting you on other social media sites. If this sounds like something that you would be interested in, DM me right now and type in the comments, I am interested. And let's talk. Let's talk about your business. Let's showcase your business. Hey, hello, welcome to my channel. Make This Go Viral. Thank you guys for coming to hang out with me for a few minutes. I'm trying to challenge myself. I am challenging myself for the full month of October. Happy first of the month. So every day in October, I'm going to go live. And I'm only going to commit to like 30 minutes. But of course, I'm going to just let it flow. So the reason why I'm doing this is because it's time to elevate. It's time to do something new, something different, and something challenging for me. And I'm also welcoming any other content creators to join in. You can set your schedule before or after mine. And so if you set your time after mine, I will direct people to you after I'm done. So anyway, I'm going to talk about something that happened today. So you guys may know that the full 911 call came out, the video came out of Gabby Petito. And I had my opinion about it. It didn't change from the video, and I wasn't quite sure what was exactly new. But one thing that I didn't, I was asking a question like, why didn't the cops respond properly? In my opinion, I felt like the cops were trying to not take them to jail. They even said it, you know. And so I had went on and posted in someone's comments, and I got a lot of people like that had an issue with what I said. Some people didn't like what I said. Some people agree with what I said. So I posted a video today, this morning. So I'm going to go ahead and play that so you'll know what I'm talking about. It's not the exact video that I commented on, but here we go. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Make This Go Viral. I'd like to give a shout out to Scott Reich for posting this tonight, the full raw footage of Gabby and Brian and when they were put over. This is the piece that I've been asking about, like, what exactly were the cops told by dispatch when they went out? So now I know they had the details. They had the details of a man hitting a woman and them getting in the car, taking off. That equals domestic violence. That equals a fight. That equals that Brian should have been arrested. But instead of them arresting either one of them, they did everything they could to not arrest them. But that would have saved Gabby's life.
How's it going? How are you doing? Good. Hey, we got a call about a male hitting a female and the two of them getting in this vehicle and taking off.
Sorry,
dude. I don't want to try and defend myself by saying anything here, but I pushed her away. She gets really worked up, and when she does, she swings and she had her cell phone in her hand, so I was just trying to push her away. But Gabrielle's talking about fiance, right? What's that?
Hey, good morning. Let's see. Good morning to everybody in the chat. Welcome to Reigning Woman. Okay, I hear myself now. Superstar Bella and whoever may be in the bushes. I see a few of you guys here. So yeah, Superstar Bella. It's funny that you said that because that's kind of what I was saying. That let me go to what I said. So she's dead and he has disappeared, all because they were being lazy and stupid. Well, to me, they were just going out of their way. I mean, I have never seen police work so hard. Like the cop, he called one of the witnesses on the phone. He was like trying so hard not to arrest them, even saying it. Oh, I don't want to arrest this little, and then Brian said blue-eyed, blind, or whatever, however he said it. So anyway, what's up, White World of Ratchetness? Long time no see. She got to shedding them privileged tears and they let her go. Why wasn't she arrested? That could have saved her life. I said the same thing. I feel like he should have got arrested. They didn't even go with that narrative. But when he first pulled him over, he said, hey, I got a call that a guy was hitting on a woman. And they even said that she had bruises on her face. But for some reason, well, I think because she actually admitted to it, she took the blame. She called herself OCD and, OCD plus that she has a lot of anxiety. But she's not on any medication for that. I mean, she probably heard it so much out of his mouth that made her start saying it. So I'm going to go to the post that I'm talking about, and then I'm going to read some of the comments because the people, they get some people I'm talking about, they support the cops like hard. And I understand why, because your experience is different from our experience. Now, a lot of people don't like to talk about race, but let's just be honest. The police respond differently to black folks. I mean, they do. I've never seen a cop work so hard not to arrest somebody. They consider the fact that they were camping, they had been in this vehicle for all this time. But I basically said that the fact that they did not want to arrest either one of them, they was concerned. The guy even told both of them that y'all remind me of my kids. I have a child your age. The one cop was talking about how his wife he talked about his new girlfriend being more calm than him because sometimes he has anxiety. He said him and his ex-wife, and that's why she's ex, because they both had it and they wasn't good for each other, basically. So he was doing a whole lot of telling his business, and I just would love to know what's going to happen, because they clearly, somebody should have, anytime you talking about hitting back and forth, they both, he did admit to pushing her. The witness said that he hit her and smacked her. Another witness said that he didn't see that, but it was strange. The dude was basically, what happened, the man was trying to leave her, okay, in her own dang on car. He was trying to leave her. He took her cell phone. He closed her out of the freaking van. He was clearly trying to leave her. And then he was able to play them damn cops and got out of it. Even got considered to be a victim. I mean, he really played them like a freaking flute. And if they had any common sense, they should have known that he was playing them, because he was too dang on calm and Gabby was too upset. So that should have been a sign to them there. Now I'm sitting up here pushing buttons, but can't find what I'm looking for. Hold on, because I gotta run this by y'all. Oh, another thing I wanted to tell y'all, I found out a little more information about the guy Omi and the Hellcat. I don't know if you know about it, Jay Lee, but he is looking at 514 years for copyright infringement. And I had said the only thing I could think about that he was doing had something to do with the fire sticks, which it did, but it was a little bit more involved as well. So, okay, so this is the exact video that I commented on this morning. Hold on.
Inside the laundry's home today, also in that camper over there.
Oh, well, I want to say this too, because this is allegedly new information. So this is Brian Laundrie told the officer that Gabby hit herself in the face while swinging at him. Okay, making him. Okay, it says Brian Laundrie told the officer Gabby hit herself in the face while swinging at him. He said he was trying to get away from her and he just shoved her, making it seem like Gabby was a aggressor. But to me, admitting that he was swinging and hitting too. They both should have went to damn jail. Okay.
Spent some time inside the laundry's home today, also in that camper over there. But that video we just got really within the last hour and a half really tells more of what happened before that traffic stop a month ago. Did you get hit in the face? Looks like someone hit you in the face. In this newly released body camera video from Moab City Police in Utah on August 12th, an emotional Gabby Petito tells officers her fiance Brian Laundrie hit her.
I mean, it's okay if you're saying you hit him, and then I understand he hit you, but we want to know the truth if he actually hit you.
See, she said, I guess, but I hit him first.
Tell if they were sort of play fighting, but from my point of view, something definitely didn't seem right.
Where did he hit you? Don't worry, be honest. Did he slap your face or what?
So she's admitting that he grabbed her face, like, and his nail must have scratched her. She said it burned or whatever, but he smacked her. She's downplaying it. Hold
This
on.
new video comes as the city of Moab says it'll launch an investigation into how police officers handle that domestic dispute between Laundrie and Petito.
Hey, we got a call about a male hitting a female and the two of them getting in his vehicle and taking off.
So the cop just said right there that he got a call that a male was hitting her, and then this dude started stuttering. I'm gonna get to the comments in a minute.
I don't want to try to defend myself by saying everybody pushed her, but she gets really worked up, and when she does, she swings and she had herself on her hands, so I just trying to get her away.
We have that video on our website right now, WFLA.com, but the manhunt for Laundrie goes on tomorrow, Friday. Marks 2 weeks.
Speaking of that damn manhunt, why is it a manhunt for a man that's not, he's a person of interest, and they only thing they looking for him for, well, they want him for the murder, but the only thing he's charged with is using her credit cards or something about over $1,000 or whatever. Have you ever seen a manhunt for that? Like, it's a lot of resources being done. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I have 26 people liked what I said and 19 people commented. So here's what I said. I said it's hard to tell if they were play fighting. Hard to see because they didn't want to see. These cops went out of their way not to arrest either of them. That privilege cost Gabby her life. These cops could have saved her. Period. That's how I feel. I ain't changing it. I felt that way from day one. So somebody said, nonsense. Why are you people incapable of taking care of yourself and so quick to blame someone else? She could have left. End of the story. And I said the cops are paid to do a job. They failed, period. Someone else said almost always on a domestic call, especially with bruises, marks, skin, someone is going to jail to cool off. And I said, thank you. And then somebody else said because the days of personal responsibilities right out the window. And then they says they did separate them. They did their job. See, I don't know why people be wanting to argue because I didn't even post that the debate with nobody. That's how I feel, and I'm not changing it. So then another person said, and if they would have arrested her, you'd be crying about that. Now off to your safe space. What? She could have left. End of story. Shut the F up and stop speaking on shit you don't know about. Boy, these people be getting mad, don't they? And then somebody else said they didn't do their job. And then and if they said, and if they arrested her, blah, blah, blah. What they should have done, moved them right away from each other so they could have talked separately with a separate officer, and so they couldn't hear each other talking. Got them both help, even though Brian clearly is the abuser and a manipulator and gaslighting her. Moral of the story, the cops should have done more. Somebody else said they would have done their job if she would have told the truth. Well, I mean, they also should be able to decipher the truth from being fake. She was so upset. I mean, I'm sure they've been on abused calls. I even heard the cops say that in Utah, they do have a law because they had to make it a law that someone has to go to jail in a domestic violence dispute because a lot of the cops were not making the right decision. And because of that, they just made it a law that this is what you have to do in this situation. So they didn't follow the law because they didn't follow the law. Okay. Someone said, I couldn't agree with you more. I keep wondering if things would have been handled differently if there was a female officer there. These men had a bonding moment and they just fobbed her off with an attitude like she's just being emotional. We'll remember her. We'll leave her to cool off in the car with a bottle of water. She'll get over it. And in the meantime, we'll all just chat about how things are with our wives and how we can be made out to be the boogeyman in all arguments. And that's exactly what they did. He clearly took his side, started telling him how he also reminds him of his son. See, I've been through this. I'm 39 years old. I mean, I have never seen the exchange that I seen with these people ever. I mean, they calling witnesses. They in a huddle. They did not want to arrest these people because they seen their self in them. Okay, let me see. I wasn't looking at the comments. Thank you, Real Deal with Shonda. Thank you for coming through with the thumbs up. Everybody, please hit the fire and the horns. That's how you represent. You speak with the speak to me. Let's see. Oh, that sounds like Raw B's voice. So she's dead and he has disappeared. All because of them being lazy. Okay, I seen that. Yep. Jay Lee, white privilege is real. People can deny it all they want. I mean, yes. The van was in her name. Right. And that was the other part. He was like, well, that was the thing. They said the law, by law, if they have no way of separating them, like they said, the only way we won't have to take one of you to jail is if we have a way to separate y'all. He said, and the fact that y'all in this van, we can't really separate y'all. And then that's when they came up with we can get you a hotel. She can keep the van. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they had a whole freaking plan, y'all. I'm telling y'all. So people gotta pay attention to how the cops move. Like they didn't handle that like they would have handled any other case. Okay, especially black. Oh, y'all fighting? Yep, both of y'all going to jail. They both had bruises. They both was hitting. He said he pushed her. She said he grabbed her face. They both admitted that they was fighting. But they looked at Gabby and said, "Oh, well, we don't want to arrest her. He didn't want to press charges, but we have no choice. But oh, let's figure it out, guys. Let's just separate them. Let her stay in a van, And at first I was like, that's crazy. How they gonna get him a hotel and leave her out in a freaking van? Anyway, Gabby's biggest fears came true. Being left out there, this dude left her out there, grizzly bear prints and all, which mean that even John Walsh was like, well, hopefully it's enough of her still left. You know what I'm saying? The bears got to her. But one thing about that also, they did her autopsy overnight, 24 hours. In comparison to Jelani's case, it took them 20-some days to get a freaking autopsy, and all that stuff that his mom did wouldn't have even had to happen if they would have just did their job. So anyway, goodness. Let me see. Okay. Then somebody else said privilege was on point. They even commented in the video that she was too small, blind, and blue-eyed to go to jail. Yes, they did. If the cops followed the law, she would have been alive. Even the cop, while reading the law in his car, riffed that it was in writing, so abused victims didn't go back to their abuser and risked it escalating to murder. He did mention the law. I didn't watch the whole thing. Like, I never did dissect it, so I wasn't sure what part of the video was different. I just knew I had some questions. But anyway, another person said that's exactly what they did. LOL. There is even a video footage showing this. I love how everyone thinks they are better cop. They are a better cop. Yeah, nobody cries during play fighting. Exactly. Because the person was, some witness said that they couldn't tell if it was play fighting or not. Good Lord, this person wrote a freaking book. Hold on. You guys, I am moving today. It's not as bad as I thought it was, too. He had scratches on his face. Her face only had tears. No, in this new footage they released yesterday, the cop walked up to her and said it looked like she had a bruise on her face. And then that's when, he was asking, well, did he hit you, punch you, or whatever? She said he grabbed her face. It's a scratch because her face was burning. So, yeah, she did have a bruise, but he also, the freaking 911 caller said the man was hitting her in her face. That's what the caller said, and that's what they was responding to. And they didn't go with that narrative once they got there and determined these people look like my kids. I feel so bad for them. They're good people. Let's go over and beyond to save them from jail. We don't want to inconvenience them. But anyway, that's a bunch of BS. I ain't never seen nobody get that much privilege. And people can say whatever they want, be mad all you want. It's the freaking truth. Okay, so here is somebody. People are ridiculous to blame the police not doing more. They clearly tried to determine if Laundrie was beating her, and she admitted repeatedly that she initiated the hitting. She also downplayed the severity of his assault while being well outside his ability to overhear. The witness on the phone offered nothing to warrant Brian being arrested. And I think it's a stretch to think they were supposed to go hunt down the other witness at that point in time. No, they didn't have to hunt down the witness, but they should have took in consideration what the person who called the 911 said. And I don't know, they should have should have tried to figure it out. First of all, they should have followed the law. It was a fight. They were fighting all morning. Gabby said that out of her mouth. Fighting is domestic. Period. Ain't nothing else after that. Anyway. This is a book this person wrote. I done lost my place. Please, she also downplayed. Okay, the witness on the phone offered. Okay, it's a stretch. at that point in time, particularly with both Gabby and Laundry wanting to remain with each other. It don't matter what the hell they wanted. Shit. Okay, they were honestly trying to help her by separating them so that she wouldn't have that blemish on. Exactly my damn point. Thank you for making that for me. Exactly. Privilege. Privilege. The bottom line is that Laundry is a POS. Yes, he is. And likely felt empowered after the interaction with the police. You damn right he was empowered because they took his side. Because the main cop could relate to him because he had a crazy wife. That's his ex-wife, apparently. Anyway, unfortunately, she was very naive and foolish to return to him. What? And you know what? A couple people said that, but what was she gonna do? She was gonna drive cross country by herself. The girl said she was afraid to drive the van, but what she should have did though was call her parents. Because being out of town, her dad, he would have flew there. He said he would have got a private jet and went there and got his daughter. And Brian would have been trying to figure out how he was gonna get there. But I mean, it's just amazing to me. Like Dog, the bounty hunter, he pops in, then all of a sudden, everything started moving. Oh, they got a sighting on him and all this. It's like y'all about to let a TV star outsmart the FBI, the CIA, the elite, whoever. You know what I'm saying? So Dog, the bounty hunter, gonna outsmart all of these trained people and find him. I mean, what do y'all think? Do y'all think that Brian is still alive? And what do y'all think about this manhunt for credit card use? Because that's all the man is charged with right now. Anyway, I know in this day and age, the truth is rejected for alternative facts, but the cops aren't superhuman. Well, they should be because they act like it. If it weren't for you all knowing the ultimate outcome ending in her death, you would otherwise likely be praising the cops for exactly. No, I wouldn't have. Not me. And since they talking under my comment, I'm going to take it as you're talking to me. Bullshit. I said this from day one. I did. I wanted to know, what did they say? What were the cops responding to? Because the video I seen wasn't telling us that part. And now that I know that they responded to what the freaking guy said, what I said is valid. This guy said they did follow the law. None of them went forward with charges. It all got settled there. Gabby messed up by staying. He read the law in the video. Sure, he had discretion, but clearly stated that the aggressor should have been arrested. However, since they all thought incorrectly that Gabby was the aggressor, they concluded that it was better to bend the rules since the spirit of the law didn't apply to this situation, meaning Brian was in no physical risk. I do agree Gabby should have called her parents and got out of the situation, but she kept saying we're 18. So he must have had a real mental hold on her. Off topic, but curious about what she did when they left her alone with the van. She didn't look like she was in the right state of mind to be left on her own. I wondered that too. Where did she go? What did she do? Another person, that's the saddest part. It was like an old person with dementia and Alzheimer's. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, I wanna I already mentioned you guys, I'm gonna go live every day, committing to 30 minutes a day at least, at minimum. So I want somebody else to join in, go before or after me. And I want to talk about things that happened, prior to me going live. So that's why I brought that up. I'm going to be talking about whatever I can figure out, but I'm going to be doing this every day, and it's going to be between 11 and 11:30. I think I'm going to make it 11 because it make more sense. It doesn't matter who hit who. To them is dead now. They could have arrested one of them. They just totally dropped the ball. Period. So now the MOAB police officer was fired and the police chief is on. And really? Wait, for real, Bella? Wait, the MOAB, what do that mean? Oh, okay, let me keep reading. Maybe. Okay, Omi will beat those charges. He was dry snitching on his partners in the news. Oh my God, that's so funny. That's what my brother said. That's what my brother said too. He was like, now he's snitching. Well, I mean, he was just making a valid point that other people that made. He said 200 million. But that's because the FBI knows more than they are saying. John Walsh slipped and said that Gabby was beaten to death. Yeah, and then that news lady that reported it, she said that body parts. She slipped and said body parts. I was like, whoa. But I'm telling you, man, those folks, because I've been following people, right, you people. I've been following people that have like 20K in the chat. That people are really dedicated to this. And I mean, it's captured the world, the nation. Before OJ, men were able to beat women and get away with it. Is that right? Angie Pooh, welcome. Thank you for listening. Thank you for coming through. Dang, that just bumped crazy. Hold on, I'm missing a lot of comments. Superstar Bella, how did OJ change that? Yeah. The witness said a man hitting a woman. That's it. The end. Right. They didn't fight. That's what I'm saying. And that's the part people fail to realize. That it should have ended right there. They should have seen. Usually they do ask the witness their name. So the witness that actually called and said that, that's the witness they should have been calling. Welcome, Tracy N. Thank you for coming through. Okay, now what Bella say? After OJ case, that is when all the domestic violence laws came to be. It's always a black person that set them laws, ain't it? And they gonna be changing something after this. I guarantee you that. Before the OJ case, people were not arrested for domestic violence. Oh my God! And then another thing, I watched John Walsh this morning. It was a video from like 8 years ago. I mean, they wasn't even taking missing children seriously back in the 80s when his son came up missing. And John Walsh actually started a lot of everything the way that they're doing things now. If you go through the statutes, DV only really started after OJ. That's nationwide. Welcome, Buddha. Thank you for coming through. How you been, Buddha? They were too young and immature to be living in a van on a cross. Girl, that fighting every day. Anyway, at home, that was the worst thing in the world. That was horrible. Have you on my cell phone, MTGV. Many love and blessings to all. Getting my breakfast. That's what's up. MMLSO. Somebody was just saying what that mean. It was Big Daddy Beard because BKM said that, and I didn't know what it meant, and I don't know what it means. The stepdad is the hero. Why you say that, Bella? But I think, man, she had 4 parents. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like her dad seemed like he was a little rugged back in the day. At least that's how he talking. But I was like, that dude didn't even respect her dad, her parent, nobody. Like, dude, I can't wait to see the outcome of this. Yeah, he's still alive. You think he is? I was saying that he was probably dead, but it looked like he outsmarting everybody. And how? Well, living off the grid. Listen, when they got these cell phones, that changed it up for the police. The freaking cases solved themselves, basically. All they gotta do is go to cell phones and but if you outsmart them like he is, they lost again. See what I'm saying? This proves that cell phones is what's tracking half of these people. And I believe they can find anybody they want. But all this money they wasting on Brian, somebody that's being accused of stealing a freaking credit card, is ridiculous. Or using a credit card. They're possibly downplaying the allegations to minimize the resistance. Well, they always know something more than what they telling us. The police academy is only 16 weeks. Man, I said that too. Like, these people is fresh out of freaking high school. You put a freaking gun in their hand at 18, but they can't drink until they 21. You can't even smoke. You ain't even supposed to smoke until you're 18, but you gonna give them a gun, authority, and all this. When you become a cop, you become everything. A therapist. I mean, whatever. You know what I'm saying? All the things that cops are. And you think 18 and a few months, what'd you say? 12 weeks of training? Come on. 3 freaking months. They need to be evaluated. They need to be able to handle certain situations. A man's brain ain't even developed all the way to 25, right? What? I'm white and I agree. There's definitely still inequality. It needs to stop. My grandson is mixed. He's 4, and I pray for change. And that's what a lot of people fail to realize. And I'm glad that you recognize it, Tracy, because people that don't see it and don't want to talk about it, those are the people that's a part of the problem. And so I'm glad to hear that, and just talk to your people. You know what I'm saying? Because people need to get on board. Don't act like just because it's not happening to you that it don't exist. Reality is black versus white people have a total different experience when it comes down to the cops. The cops are automatically more aggressive. They are. So, and of course, I'm not talking about in every situation, but the ones that we be seeing, and how it escalates to a black person being shot unarmed is ridiculous. I'll just use Sandra Bland. I don't even know why the cop told her to put her cigarette out. For what? Now, I will say this, because it happens so much to us, that in a lot of these cases, we could handle it different. Because number one, I'm not asking you nothing, for real. I mean, I done seen it happen too much. I'm gonna be polite. I'm gonna do my best not to trigger them, because you know what I'm saying? You just gotta be smarter about the situation when it comes down to cops. And I'm not saying it always happen, because it don't. But we're different. And sometimes, it still happen that way. Could you imagine how many people have been killed that we don't know about? And yeah, I would love to get more information on that, Bella, with her being beat to death, but I don't doubt it. I really don't. Um, Dang, I thought this thing would stay. Hold on, yeah, I'm trying to find my spot again. And I'm streaming on 3 different channels. I am on MTGV TV main one, MTGV TV 2, and Make This Go Viral TV Live. So if whichever platform you may be on, please hit the thumbs up for me, and make sure you subscribe if you have not. Stepdad is a hero. The reason Dog showed up is because a lawyer put up $20K. Really? Wow. Yeah, he's still alive. Is alive in some places that they don't extradite to US. You know what? If this dude, honestly, he's acting like this was a plan. You know what I'm saying? How did he just come up with all this now? And then if we go by what a lot of the crime sleuths are saying, books he was reading, things is that, like, they making it all sound like a movie. It's all connecting, all weird. Like, oh, this is what happened in such and such movie that they like. I mean, I'm hearing all kind of stuff. Okay, the police about 16 weeks. They need more training. Okay, that's where we're at. That's where we was at. Utah, death, beaten to death. What's up, Josh? Welcome. Moab Utah is where this happened at. Okay. Brian's family have boats, so I'm wondering if they set him up in a boat and he went to a different country. I heard something about a boat too. Well, his parents seem to, man, his parents, they gonna be in so much trouble because you already know they looking to change. They gonna change something, and it's gonna have something to do with that. The parent being able to get a lawyer and all that. I don't know how they gonna change it and put a spin on it, but I believe that they are definitely gonna make some changes behind this one. I mean, and I mean, honestly, the main change that need to happen is the freaking police. They need to change. You know. Wait a minute, Brian. The only way a bounty hunter can get involved in a case is if someone put up money. Otherwise, they would say dog was interfering in an official. I wonder how that worked. And see, I don't know how they helped her because that was a case that I didn't follow. I didn't follow news back then, but I remember. I think you said this in another chat that they helped her, but it seemed like they became enemies though. I don't know how they helped her. I don't know how they helped her, but they feud now. Last I heard. But man, I mean, so yeah, I got all kinds of crazy things happen in Florida. Man, I think dude was like just hoping that, some bears would just devour her and nobody would ever find her again. Like, but then at the same time, I mean, it's almost like just looking at Rare, White, and Bethune. They're the ones that actually captured the videotape. And I was watching that on J for Justice because she's one of them that's been covering this case like crazy. I'm sure she's live now with about 14K in her chat. Very dedicated every day. So we was watching it when it first came out. As a matter of fact, J for Justice is the one who told everybody that Rare, White, and Bethune was the ones that broke this case. And they was looking at it. People was like, there he go. Jay was saying, there he is right there. You can see him bent down. You can see. I'm like, I can't see nothing. It looked like a twig on the tree, a branch. But then after people got a hold of the information and they started zooming in, you could see her sandals on the floor. You could see her cell phone. Like, this dude had to be out of his mind to go ahead and kill her after you already been pulled over by the cops. This dude was determined. All things crazy. Wait, okay, I read that. But well, so that's what I wanted to talk about, guys. I'm gonna get off of here because I have to get started with this move, and I'm doing it different. I'm doing a lot of stuff, and because I didn't want to ask nobody to help me, and that's my dumb fault. But so my mom and stepdad is helping me. They helped her because they didn't report the baby missing, and they got her a lawyer before Jose Baez took the case pro bono. Oh, that's crazy. But I guess that was before they knew that the baby was dead. Because I think I remember hearing that they actually would watch her a lot. And I'm not understanding why they didn't watch her that day. Yes, Bella. Oh my God. It's not as bad as I'm making in my mind, but I don't know. It's a whole mental thing with me. Because last week I was a mess about this, and it's really not as bad as I thought it was. Because, I mean, pretty much I got all of my stuff in totes and stuff already. No, just I got all of my stuff in totes, so it ain't that hard. See you later. I'm going to head out to the corner store and find some more content to view when I get back. Bye. See you later. Thank you for dropping the fire and horns, Tracy. I appreciate that. And you guys, I'm going to get off of here. I still got to drive home. I still got to, finish up. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And we're going to do this all month. So that's all the way to October 31st. I am going to go live every day. Only committing to at least 30 minutes. But you see, we already at 45. So however it flows, all right, guys, I'm out.
MTGV TV. Show some love to the newest member of the Willie D Live channel, fam. MTGV TV.
Let me open up this panel. Let's talk about it though. Shouts out to MTV. Make this go viral. I say MTV, a nigga a little shady, but make this go viral. This is my girl, man. So if y'all ain't, you know what I'm saying? She a good YouTuber, man. She got a lot of dope content. Go check her out, though, nigga.
Give an official shout out to News and Shenanigans for being the Yay 2K portrait giveaway winner. Make This Go Viral reached 2K several weeks ago, and we had our drawing this Sunday. News and Shenanigans, you guys must go check her out. She has an awesome channel. You will not be disappointed. I will have the link in the description box. Thank you, guys. I am Miss V, crime reporter, website promoter. If you are interested in showcasing your website, hit me up in my DM on IG and we can discuss all the details of showcasing your business, doing a commercial, and running it on my show for a couple of months, as well as promoting you on other social media sites. If this sounds like something that you would be interested in, DM me right now and type in the comments, I am interested. And let's talk. Let's talk about your business. Let's showcase you.